morning, everybody. I know I gate crashed the last show a little bit, didn't I? Welcome, one and all. That was a brilliant show. There is a proper bargain with that tote bag. Absolutely fantastic. But this is our wax seal show. How amazing is this? So welcome, one and all. How was your weekend? Is everybody okay? How are you diddling? I can. So you can do. We're going to do a spin, a wheel of spin, and it's win. So if you just all start typing in the code win, and at the end we'll do a spin the wheel for a chance to get some points, etc. Good morning, everybody. Carol, Amanda, Becky, Julie. Hi, Julie. Karen, Jackie, Diane. Mitch is on. Good morning, Mitch. Oh, there's quite a few of you. Okay, I'm going to put that down a minute because I'll be there for 10 minutes. So, welcome. It's Monday morning. Yay! Start of a brand new week, and also the start of a brand new week for our live shopping, which is fantastic. So we are bringing you so many deals, hints, tips, demonstrations, you name it, we've got it for you this week. So we're going to start off with my show this week. For the first one is our wax seals. So welcome. Thank you for coming along and joining me. It's wonderful. We need the TV. So, sorry, Katie. Yes. So the kit is amazing. So the first one for the kit is shop seal. Okay. Now, how do you shop? Well, you'll be with us out there on the Facebook and Instagram, won't you? Because you're there and I can see that you're there. Well, I can see you there. So thank you for joining us. While you're there on those two platforms, you'll need a shop code. So throughout the hour, while I'm going down the counter, I'll keep telling you shop X. So this one is shop seal. Okay, that will then pop it into your basket. You'll then get a message back from us. Within that message, there is a link or messages if you're doing multiple things into your basket. Right at the very end, when you're wanting to check out, it's really easy. Open one of the messages from ourselves. In there, there's a link. Click the link, and you can then take you straight to your shopping basket, log in, check out. So easy. That's on the social media, so either Instagram or Facebook. Now, if you're shopping with us on a phone, and you're at home and you've got a smart TV and the screen is quite small, you can actually pop us up on YouTube on your big TV, so you can watch us in on a bigger screen, which is fantastic. And while you're there on the YouTube, give us a subscribe and a like and a share, will you? Because then you'll get all the hints, tips and techniques and anything else that we upload to that, so you won't miss a thing. And then after that, you can also shop with us on our website, which is just brilliant. So pop along to highlightcrafts.com, and on there we stream live every hour. We're on air live here. Now, right at the top, there's a little link. Now, there's a little button that says shop today's deals. Now, if you've got something on, some appointment or something, you're not going to be able to stay with us all day, then click on that button and there's a drop down of everything that is on all of the shows throughout today, so you can shop ahead, which is brilliant. Then again, all you've got to do is, while you're watching with us on the website, there's all the items listed down the side of the screen. Click on the item that you're wanting to purchase, add it to your basket. When you start adding to your basket, you'll get a little red shopping bag. When you're ready for checking out and having our packing ninjas sending all those lovely goodies out to you, all you need to do is click on the basket, log in and check out. How easy is this shopping? It's amazing. So, shop seal. This is just fantastic. I've got some demos and things to share with you. So in here, you do get this storage box as well, okay? So you're also getting this. So I'm going to open this up. So inside, you get all of your wax little seals here, all these little pieces of wax in all the colourways, and that little one as well. You are going to get your little, like it's your mandolin, isn't it, that you pop in your pieces. you're going to get metallic pens so you can actually colour onto your wax seals. I'm going to take that out. That's your handle. And then inside here, this is your little heating tool. Okay, so it looks like a little cauldron. You're also going to get 6 of the tea light candles that go in the bottom. You're going to get your stickers if you're wanting to make your pre-made wax seals. And then in addition to that, you have got all of these. So I'm just going to open these out and tip them out. Okay, they sound a little bit like coins. Pop that on there. You have got all of these, and what you do, there's a little thread in the back and a little thread on the handle, and you just thread them on. Okay, really easy. When you're using your wax, you then just stamp. Okay, super easy to use, and then whatever is actually on here, that's the image that you will get. So let me have a quick look so I can share them with you. So there's the butterfly. We've got some little tulips. Pop them down there. In fact, if I pop them down here, you'll be able to see them better. A little rose, more flowers, a little rose in a frame. You've got some foliage. You've got a beautiful sunflower, and then a gorgeous tree. And let me just take the one off this handle, because that's your butterfly. So you're getting 2, 4, 6, you're getting 8 of the actual seals. Okay, and the handle. All of this is coming to you shop wax, or no, shop seal, sorry, $44.99. It's brilliant, and you get the storage. Okay, all of that together is coming to you in one go. So we've got waxes. These are a different colour configuration, and there's more of them. I'm going to tell you that when you start actually making your wax seals, it's very addictive, okay? You want to make them more and more and more. So on here, we've got our wax seal accessories. Let me turn that over. Look at all those beautiful colours. Aren't they delightful? Your blues, your greens, absolutely gorgeous. So wax and accessories, $24.99, but you do get an additional little ladle. That's the word that I was looking for. And an extra 2 tea lights as well. $24.99 on that one. Then we've got shop gift, which are our lovely little gift boxes, okay, for your soap making. I'm just going to take one of these out. So there's 12 in this packet, $8.99. $8.99, guys, which is phenomenal value. Just going to take this out. It's already pre-scored, okay? So you open it up, turns it into a little box, so you fold all the pieces in, and you've even still got the little cellophane window already in them. So shop gift, $8.99 for that one. Then, moving on a little bit more. Did you say the tote's on? Yes. So, I just want to quickly just tell you about the tote. Stephanie had this on the last show. I'm going to be taking it down to where the demo area is. Shop tote gets you the tote bag, gets you the watercolour palette, it gets you the full set of watercolour brush pens, and 6 boxes of the card kits, okay? So as I'm going to go over to demo, I'm going to take that with me because there's lots of loveliness in there for me to be able to work with. So shop tote for that one, it's $14.99, which is just ridiculous. Shop ribbon is next. You've got 10 of these. Colours will vary, $8.99, okay? You've got all sorts going on there. They are 89 pence a roll, Andrew. Yes, that's pretty good. It is pretty good, but remember, you also get your discounts on top of that, and you're collecting your points at the same time for our lovely highlight members. Then we've got shop bow. Now, the lovely Carl and Stephanie came up with this idea and invented the bow maker because I think it was Carl more than anything, because Carl was fed up of Stephanie keep going to him and saying, can you just hold your fingers like that so she could make a bow? So this was invented. It was inevitable, wasn't it? So this is our original, or the original bow maker. So shop bow, £9.99. You've got £5 saving on that. Now, if you haven't already got one of those in your kit bag, it's actually an essential. It is a true necessity. Anywhere that I'm crafting, I always have a bow maker with me because they're just brilliant. Now, the next 3 bundles I'm going to share with you are fantastic. I'm going to whiz down the counter because I want to get over to demo so I can actually share with you what's in there. Now, we've got Shop Romance, Shop Amber and Shop Evergreen. Now, you are getting luxury packs here. You've got stickers, you've got 8 foiled washi tapes, you've got 17 complimentary coloured washi tapes, you've got 30 flowers, silk flowers, you've got 20 of the wider washi tapes, all in different colours, and you're also getting a packet of stamens. All of that, whether it's Romance, Amber or Evergreen, is £29.99. When I get over to the table, I'm going to open one up for you because I need to share with you just how much you're getting because it's amazing. Then we've got Shop Book. It's a triple pack, okay? All of these, and this is you need this. You absolutely need this. So I was having a little play over the weekend and I was using this cellophane. So it's the book backing, okay? It's what you back your books in to create windows. Now that is actually captured, the die cut is captured in between these 2 pieces, okay? So I've made a little transparent window for the envelope, and this is your seals, and I've actually used some dried flowers. I've used some of my stamens out my kit and my washi tapes, etc., all on that, okay? So again, this is really lovely to have. So again, on this one, I've made these little windows and I've captured my die cuts within the cellophane, okay, within this. And because it's sticky, it makes a fabulous little window. And again, here you can see all of that washi tape being used, okay. I've got my little stamen here. I've got my flowers that are in my kit on here, and I've also got my wax seals on here as well. Okay, all of that works together. It's lovely when you've got really lovely pieces of ephemera just to add those finishing touches to everything. Now we're going to go to Shop Jackets. These would work beautifully with your tote bundle, okay? All of those cards, etc. And with the card kits that we've got on the show, the blanks, would look amazing, okay? So they're a little vellum jacket. And again, using your wax seals on these would make them proper posh, okay? So the little jackets like this, already pre-done. There's 10 in here. They fold over, and then you pop a little wax seal on there, or just have them as they are, as little wraps on invitations, etc. But again, beautiful. Now, £12.99 for that one, so Shop Jackets. Then we're going to go on to Shop Coin. Now, this is a full bundle. You're getting 10 gold tassels, 10 black tassels, 20 of the fortune coins. So that is 40 items, 40 elements for £12.99. Now, I'm only going to take one of the tassels out because where's the opening? No, can't get in that one. I can get in this one. I can get in this one. Look at these tassels. Now, these are beautiful, beautiful quality. The black and the gold are the same quality. They're fabulous thread. Okay, look at the thread. Beautiful shiny thread, almost like, you know, your posh embroidery thread. They're wrapped perfectly on here, finished off beautiful, and then you do have the little loop for hanging it on. Now, when you're working with your wax seals, this is gorgeous to have something like that embedded, because you pour your wax seal onto it and embed it, and then the coins, again, when you pour your wax, you don't always necessarily have to then put one of the wax seal motifs in there, you can actually put a coin into it instead, which is really, really lovely. So moving on a little bit longer, we have got cards and envelopes. Now, if you're making cards and envelopes, isn't it lovely to have things that already match? Okay. So on the craft, on Shop Craft, it's a double pack, okay? You're getting 2 lots of the 6x6, and it's really important you're getting envelopes and cards to match on this. I think that's really clever that you get craft card, craft envelopes, this 50 6x6. But you're not just getting that one, you're also getting the, what size are they? These EC6, A6. Okay, so again, you're getting 50 of those. £10.99, guys, for both of them. So they're £2.50 a pack. £2.50 a pack. Yeah, I need to put them in my shopping basket. Then we do need something to seal it shut, Andrew. That's very true. So this again is why we've put these on for the wax seals, because they're brilliant for this. Then we've also got a double pack of the beautiful white pearlescent. Okay, again, so you're getting 100 of these, which is just, well, you're getting 100 of these. You're getting 50 of the A6, 50 of the 6x6. There's 100 cards, or there's 100 of your 4x4 pearlescent cards and envelopes that match. Again, £9.99 for that. That's crazy bonkers. Crazy, crazy bonkers. Now, I'm just going to move the iPad to one side. Look at this. This is super cute. Okay, I don't know quite where I'm going to put this because I've already got loads on my desk already. We've got a bit of a thing going on and I need to pinch that. Right. So in here, oh my word, what a bargain. Okay, soon as you saw what was in this tote earlier on, you absolutely went crazy. So it's shop tote, it's $14.99. You heard, that's what I said, $14.99. So the tote on its own is usually $29, I think it is, or $25. You've got your red, $29.99 for your tote, $14.99 for everything. You're getting your watercolour palette, paint palette, okay, with all of those. Lovely little tin. Always says quality when the tin is metal. Yeah, I really like that. Then you're also going to get a whole pen set of your watercolour brush pens, okay, all of those. And then also in that packet, there's your water brush included with all of that. So a whole rainbow of those. And then this. So I just need to pop this on the floor because I want to share it with you all. Oh, I'm not used to sitting down. Do you want to get a chair, Sophie, and come and join me? Grab a chair. That's it. Grab that chair there. If the camera's a little bit wobbly, it's because Sophie's just going to grab a chair so she can sit down and join me. Okay. Right, in here, oh my word. All of this is in your card kits, and you get in coloured cards. All of these envelopes, okay, it doesn't stop there. The actual boxes that these come in, getting 6 card kits, that is your storage for your Sospresso Trasparente, isn't it? Absolutely fabulous. So if you're kit making or making projects and you want to keep them all together, or you're colourising your Sospresso, that is brilliant. So that packaging is going to be reused. You're not going to be getting rid of that because that is definitely a thing. Then, oh, just a minute, I've lost some of my shells. Bear with me. Look at these. Oh my goodness. I have got so many goodies here. So remember about your packaging. $14.99, guys. $14.99 for all of this. And this. And this. When we give you a deal, it's a really crazy deal. Okay, and then if you are going for your other pieces that are on the show, they're all going to go in your tote bag. How about that? That is just amazing. So your other ephemera pieces, your ribbon, your bow maker, everything else is going to work and all fit in this bag. Shop tote, $14.99. Please don't miss out on this because, oh my word, it's unbelievable. So we've got the tote. Let me just leave that down there. Let me pop this over here. I need to get some room. Either that. This is looking more like my desk. Just saying. Let me just... I'm going to keep one of them a minute. You know when you start thinking, you go, oh, actually. But look. So that's not all of it. So in there, you've got all of these cards that lovely Stephanie has been turning into lots of card blanks and things. I just need to pop them. Remind me they're there, Sophie. Now I'm going to empty this little bag. All of this are also in those card kits. Okay. So let's start now. Even these little, because Stephanie opened that one. These. Oh. She's left everything open. Let me catch it all. All of this, I've not finished yet. That, and one of those, and some of those, and that, and flowers. Oh, all of that that's in the bottom of there, because it was open. And then some of this, and then sequins, stars, little bits of vellum, pattern paper, pieces that are foiled. That's rather cute that you can make. All these little squares. Look at that. Pieces of little buttons, beads. Put my glasses on. Little pieces of string and vellum. How cool is this? All of that, all of it, all of that is coming to you for 40. Ooh, just a minute. I'm going to pop that on there. I'm going to bring in my samples as well if I can, Andrew, just to share with everybody. I need to leave that one out and leave that one out. Just need to, some of these, you see when you've got stuff like this, it's hard to choose what you're actually going to work with because you've got so much. Them. My weird. Okay, so I'm going to pop all that in there and pop that to one side. So remember, shop tote, $14.99. So to work with my wax seal kit is I need to actually light it. So there we go. That's my little cauldron, okay, with my ladle. And first of all, I'm actually going to light underneath here, like so. Put my lock back on there, so I know it's locked. Can you switch me electric on the wall, please? Lovely. It's been over there. So, now what I'm going to do is I need to choose... Hello, is that a bit close? Shall I lean back a little bit? You've got a real close-up of my bad skin at the minute. So, bless you all. Sorry about that, everybody. I need to save that, put that in there. So, I've now lit this. Now, on here, you've got the little wooden handles. It's on a little tripod. The wood is there, so you can actually move it around without it getting hot and you burning yourself, okay? All the elements are brass or, metal. So I'm going to pop that on there. Let it start warming up. Now, the biggest decision you're going to have to do is choose the colour that you're going to be working with. Now, I'm going to go with some blue, 2 blue. I'm going to add some of this in. And it's usually between 5 and 6 of the little pellets. In fact, I'm just going to do blue and this lovely colour because I can get a swirl going with that. As you can see, I've been making lots. Now, I don't just use the wax seals as seals. I also use them in our moulds as well. So if you see me on here, I'm going to get the samples now and bring them over while that's warming up. You can see I've used the little rose moulds and I've made little roses. So just going to stand up and get these few little samples. Now, when you're working with wax seals, they don't have to just go onto envelopes, okay? That's what they were originally, was a seal. But I've popped one on a little thing like that, on a little scented reed diffuser. Decorated a little bag, okay, for that one. Popped it onto, now this is where all of your washi tape and your ephemera pieces are going to come into play, okay? So shop Romance, shop Amber and or shop Evergreen is where you're going to find the washi tapes and all of this, okay? So that is my dried flowers from the dry flower press, and I've popped on a bit of this, and then there's my wax seal, okay? So shop, that is just beautiful. Then we of course have that envelope using a fantastic little thing. This is on the show, so this is what I've used to create that window, okay? And I'm going to quickly show you and share with you how to do that. So then making little windows like this, whether you do your journaling and you need to keep other things in so you can see, but again working with your dried flowers, all of these little pieces, all of the things that are in your tote bag for your card making and your wax seal. So that's another one. And then making pieces of artwork for your home. So we have got all of the washi tape here. We've got the little flowers. Those are the wax seals that I've made with the rose moulds. Okay, all of this has been used. This has been used with the plastic and then just sealing it inside. Absolutely gorgeous what you can do with your wax seals. They're not just, you know, like you say, it's not just for Christmas. They're not. They're not just for envelopes. You can do so much more. And I just love working with the wax seals, because then you do send them and you put them on an envelope, which a lot of people do. They keep it. It's a bit posh. So in those few seconds that I've been talking, look what's happened. It's melted together. Now, I'm going to take some of my non-stick sheet. This is my favourite one, the flower, one of my favourites. So I've got some of my non-stick sheet here, and I can have ribbon or all sorts. But what I'm going to do is I'm just going to lift it off, okay? Pour it out like this. Look at that, oh, isn't that just the best? Isn't that beautiful? Absolutely love this. Okay, I'm going to sit that to one side. Take my wax seal, and you have got a little bit of time really to actually work with this. So what I do is I allow it to stop moving. Just leave it as it is for a second, and just leave it and let it stop, because it'll flow and then start moving. And it stopped moving because the heat starting to come out of it. Okay. And then I'm just going to take the seal, sit it on top, and I'm just going to let go of it. So the weight of the handle and the seal itself has now pressed down on there. You don't need to add any further weight. You just let the handle and the seal itself do all the work, okay? And then you can be making, I'm just going to leave that a few seconds. Doesn't take that long to finish these off at all, okay? But in addition to that, you can then just do a little pour. So I'm going to put my little, what did I say it was? Ladle. Put my little ladle on there. And like I say, the ones that I've got here are the colours that you actually get with the kit. So you're actually going to get these ones in with all of your kit, your box and everything else. These are the colours that come with it. And as you can see, I've been working a lot with these because this is not everything. So everything that you can see that I've used as samples and more besides, everything that you see here, and also lots of other seals that I've used on some of the other samples originally when we started with this, and I've still got some left of this, okay? So there's lots and lots and lots that you can make with all of them. Absolutely goes a really long way. And then, do you know, if you're not happy with one of your seals and you think, it's not really come out very well, or I didn't put the thing in, I left it to go too cold, snip it up with a pair of scissors and pop it back in your heater. It just melts down again. It's brilliant what you can work with and how you can work with them. So instead of doing it on its own, I'm just going to cut a little bit of ribbon, because we can. Okay, like this, like that, and we can have a little bit of ribbon. And then what else did I save out of here? I've saved, got some, the shells, they're really lovely. And some pearls. What's in this one? Oh, they're nice. There's a little flower and the purple. That'll do nicely. So I'm going to get a little pack of these. These are, so all of these little bits of ephemera, this is your shop tote, $14.99, remember. Okay, so I'm just going to take this out. Take these out of here. So I've got a few little pieces ready and raring to go, because the next one I'm going to do is a little bit different. I've got a silver bow in here, so I can open this up and use this as well. It's got a little bow. These are super cute. And these packets that I've shown you, once you open the packet, there's more in the packets. There's little flat back pearls and all sorts. These little bows that are already tied for you. There's so much you can use. Now the blue one has now gone cold, okay? So I'm just going to peel it away, and you can see it's got a flat bottom. Oh, the Starry Night Van Gogh painting. Yeah, that's actually, look at that. So this is how you can mix your colours. Now that is now done. That's going to go in my little wax sealy bit. So I've already got some ready here. And so let's make a little topper. Okay, so I've got a piece of cardstock like this. I've got a little piece of ribbon. Okay, like this. So I've got a little piece of, this is from the Time for Tea. I'm going to pop a little piece of ribbon on here. And I need my tweezers for this so I don't start putting my fingers in. And I'm actually going to pour that on top of the ribbon. Like so. And I'm going to get my little, pop that on there, because this is now attaching this. But also, I can now, while it's still wet, can add in a few extra little pieces like this in there, like that. I could even go in with a couple of the seashells if I wanted to. They're quite sweet, like this. So I'm now making half, sorry, repeat that again for me, Andrew. Half the stock has gone already. Wow. The actual wax seal kit, so the shop seal that gets you all of these elements, so it gets you in here, you're going to get, in fact the one up there, you're going to get your little heater with your candles. You're going to get your back box of wax, okay, all different kinds of colours of wax pellets. You're going to get your little ladle, you're going to get your tea lights. Everything that you can possibly need to start going with this, you will get, okay? I'm now going to take that off of there. Look at this. How lovely is that? So I've just made myself a little card topper. And then on one of these cards, I can pop this one on first. Where's my glue? And you can have a lot of fun with this, an awful lot of fun. So I'm just going to put a little bit of glue on there, like so. A little bit of glue on the back of this. And I've made myself a little card topper, really quick and easy, just using little bits and pieces of your ephemera like this. How easy are these They're just brilliant, and they add it, they make it beautiful. So I'm just going to go exactly there, Andrew. Bless you. You must have been reading my mind. So in the embellishment kits, here we have a little box. I've got all this stuff to play with now. I get really excited when I've got lots of things to play with. Sorry. Right. I'm not actually sorry, because I need to share everything with you, because it's just brilliant what we've got for you this morning. Okay. In the embellishment kits, which are... remind me again, Shop Romance, Shop Amber, and is the last one Evergreen? Yay! So I'm just celebrating the fact that I remembered. So maybe this is your Evergreen, okay? So you're getting 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20. 20 colours, okay? And they're beautiful. Absolutely gorgeous. You can see on the back the ones that I've actually used. In addition to those 20... you are getting 8, I'm going to open it, because this one is my one, in here. You're going to get 8 that have got foiling on them, like these two, okay, that are like that. So 8 that's got this little foiling and things on, and then you're getting 17, there's more there, look, 17 complementary colours. I don't think I'm going to get them all. It's a good job I've got a nail. All of that as well. So you're getting 20 of the wider one. 17 and 8. What's 17 and 8? 25. 17 add 8. It's 25, is it? 25 of those. Then you're also going to get, let me open this one, because this again is super exciting, 30 of these lovely little silk flowers. You're going to get a bunch of your stamen, which you've seen that I've put on. Where did I put the card? It's there. So you see that I put them behind the wax seals quite a lot. Okay, it's one of my favourite things to do. Then, oh my goodness. Now, I follow quite a few people on the internet and on them their TikTokers and things like that that do your journaling. Now, this contents will vary, but these are all transparent floral stickers and flowers that look at all of, I've lost some. All of this, all of these, and all of this, and a bit more of that. All of the, there's a few for you to play with. All of those are coming to you. So either Shop Romance, which are your pink hues, Shop Evergreen, which is your blue and green hues, okay, or Shop Amber, which are your lovely yellow and orange hues, okay. Now your little skinny rolls of tape, you do get 8 that are foiled, 17 that aren't, but these are complementary colours that will go with either your blue-green, your red-yellow, or your pink-purple, okay, so they'll work with that. And then you get 30 of these beautiful silk flowers, and then a whole boatload of these stickers, and I can't even begin to tell you just how many, because there's that many. And they are stunningly beautiful, real top quality stickers. I've bought stickers like this for a long time for my journaling and adding pieces to them, to whatever it is, you know, just ephemera really. And there's, have I got a top and a bottom of the bag? There's a lot in there. Look at all those. There's a lot of stickers. So everything that you've seen on my desk for, is it $29.99? Have I got the right price? So there's a lot. So you're getting 20, 45 washi tapes, 30 flowers, a pack of stamens. Oh, they don't go in there. And all of those stickers for $29.99, which is crazy bonkers. absolutely crazy bonkers, because I know I have purchased washi tape, just one of those on their own, for £9.99 or £11.99, something around that, just for that. So then if we start adding it all up, so if I've paid £11.99 for that, so let's say £12, £24 for that, all of that is nothing. That's free, which is just phenomenal. So this, let me just move. I'm turning into Stephanie, can you see? Oh, that's my, oh, I've even brought my soap making stuff in with me because I didn't know what to do with it all. So a little demo for you all. I've got one of the boxes. Now, you've seen these on shows before, that are the self-assembled box. Now, what I've done with this one is I've made a window. You've done a what? A window. Made a window, Andrew, in my box. Now, this is your book binding, your book, go on, backing. Yeah, do you remember when you were younger and you used to have to do this for your school books? Did you have to do this, Sophie?
Yeah.
You did, you?
Yeah.
The posh families got this. All mine were backed in wood chip. And then I'd sit in the... What? Well, that's what we had, so that's what I used. I think that's where my saving everything comes from. Yeah, mine used to be back, and then I'd sit in the class in the lesson and pick the pieces out and flick them around. So I've got another one of my beautiful ephemera, and this is from Time for Tea. So I've cut myself a piece, and I've cut enough because I need to fold it over. Okay, so that's the first thing I'm going to do, is actually make a score line in this so I can see where to stop. So I'm going to do this. I'm going to use my tweezers, and I'm just going to take that back in off of there, like so. Okay, and then I'm going to pull that to where the fold is, like that. Then I'm taking my element and I'm going to put it, it doesn't matter really which way you put it, but I try and keep it somewhere in the middle, like, put my glasses on, it would really help the situation, about there, like that. Okay, so then what I want to do is actually fold it back on itself. So to do that, I'm going to pull on here, there we go. So where I've got the crease, I've got that crease, I've made that crease, and then I can pull this away, and as I'm pulling, I'm also sliding my hand across the top, like so. Okay, and that's all you need to do. Okay, so that's now encapsulated in there. If you've got a little tool to burnish this down, a bone folder, absolutely you can. Okay, like so. So now I've got my lid of my box, okay, which I've already cut out. I'm going to pop that on top there, like that, because I've got more frames that I'm going to put over the top. So that is going to sit on there. I need my glue. So, on some of these actual pieces that I'm cutting out, I've used the cards, out the card kits. That is now going to sit on top. So I've now got a lovely window that way, like that. There's always one way that it goes back on, isn't there? Like so. And then if I wanted to, I've actually got the other piece where I could put it on some foam tape and lift it up, okay? So now I've actually got all of my pieces ready and I can start making. I have got the base of the box ready, but we're going to decorate the top. Okay, is that actually on? It is on. So let's have a look for some things that we can actually put on here. I have got, what colourway shall we go for? Shall we go for that one? Absolutely. And then we've got some more ephemera here. We've got a little silver one. And we need some of the stamen. Shall we go orange? Let's go orange with the stamen. Let's go with a couple of these as well, and also the washi tape. So I'm thinking with the washi tape we need to go.
There's a tiny fly.
Oh, sorry everybody. The lovely Sophie's waving her arms around. I thought she was trying to get my attention. She needed me, but apparently not. There's a little fly flying around. So the waxes, you know, the wax on its own, they fully allocated. They've gone. Your extra waxes with your 2 tea lights and your ladle, they're all fully allocated. So I'm working up. In fact, I am going to work sideways so I can see what I'm doing. So I'm going to go with the washi tape. Now, washi tape is beautiful because I can pop the washi tape on here and I just tear it. I'm not worried about having not straight edges. Okay, tear another little bit, pop that on and just rip it. I don't want a straight neat edge like so. And then here I'm going to put a little bit there and a little bit more further down like so. And then I'm just going to burnish them down like this. Okay. Then I've got this lovely, absolutely beautiful foiled ones. So I'm going to pop a little bit of foil on there. And again, I just tear it. And down on that straight edge there. Just a little tear it. I'm going to save that bit. Nothing's wasted. I'm going to pop that there, like so. Got to find the end now, everybody. It's there. And I use my tweezers to find the end of my washi tape because it's paper thin, which is what it is. It's stuck on, it's paper. That's why it's easy tearable. So let me just, there we go. Pick that back up. Put another couple of pieces on here. Straighten that out. And this is where you can have a lot of fun with your decorating. Again, you can be doing this on your cards, on your boxes, on your envelopes, on home decor. You can do this with. Absolutely love it. So that's all our washi tape. And again, I would just make sure you've got it. Just burnish it back down like so. Now we're going to go in with, I'm going to undo this one, which is our stamen, like this. Okay, I'm going to take a few of the stamen. You can mix your colours up as well. And what I do is I pinch them in the middle and then I twist like this. And I twist again. Then I fold them in half. If I now get hold of that with my tweezers, you get that lovely little fan and it separates them out. It's cute, isn't it? Now that, I've got my florals again, so we can have some more flowers on here if we want. No, I'm not. I'm just going to go with these. So first of all, add a little bit of hot glue on there. Okay. Push that down. Then I've got my wax seal. Make sure it's the right way up. That's going to sit on there like so. And then these, all I do with those lovely little ephemera pieces, sorry, Sophie, I got her, everybody. I just trim off some, sorry Sophie. She's going to get me after this because I'm just flirting, I'm cutting something off the back of something and it's going straight at Sophie and flirting at her. So now, let's add in. Doesn't this make just such a difference? I want to add some more, just a couple more of the stamen, like this. Twist that round like so. Again, I use my tweezers when I'm doing this. A little bit of glue on there. Just just going to slide that underneath. Press that down. And then my final little flower. Do you know, all of you, you've shopped ahead and like everything's going. How good are you all? Aren't you amazing? So I've just done that little bit of a topper. I'll empty the stuff out of there. I would put a base in there. Look at that for a box. Isn't that just adorable? Love doing this. So you've got the box, you've got a little card topper. You can use them on your cards. So we're going to go back over to the kit because it's flying. So thank you, lovelies, for joining me. How many minutes have we got left? Not very long, have we? 4 minutes. So in the kit, you are getting your lovely little cauldron, your heat tool, your ladle that I borrowed, that I've left over there. All of these wax beads that you're getting 2 metallic pens, you're getting 8 of your different images of your wax seal, you're getting your handle to pop your wax seal onto, you're getting 6 tea lights, you're getting the back pieces for when you've made your wax seals and you want to stick them onto something, together with all of that and the box shop seal. $44.99 for all of it, which is just amazing. Absolutely phenomenal. And the fact that you get the storage so you keep it all together is brilliant, because that's what I'm using on the desk. So, tote bag. So, can we just come to here? So, we have got in your tote bag, you've got your tote bag, which is said tote bag. You've got your watercolour brushes. You've got your watercolour palette, which are here. Then you have also got 6 boxes of cards, right? Okay, that is your Trasparente packaging. Where's it gone? I kept one on here, didn't I? It's see-through. I can't see it. Never mind. And then in here, all of those elements that I showed you that are coming, all your embellishments that you can now put in with your wax elements. Pour your wax on and actually don't use your seal, just sprinkle beads into it, sprinkle glitter into it before you add your wax seal. Absolutely phenomenal. So you're getting all of this, your cards, all your embellishments, your envelopes, and some of your cards are actually coloured cardstock. All of that for $14.99. I can't believe that. How have we managed to do that? That is pretty good. So we're going to draw a winner for everybody. Thank you for everybody for joining me. Sorry? And Andrew again? Yeah, actually, I will, Drew. That's a really nice thing. Yeah, I'm actually going to give away what I've made. So the box and the little card and topper, that is coming to the lucky winner that actually wins with us. We've got so many of you on. I'm sorry we didn't really have too much. We've got Lynn Allegan. Right, Lynn Allegan. Come on, Sophie, you do the spin.
Oh, okay.
Go on then. Oh no, of course, I'm not spinning. We're giving away. Anyway, I just wanted Sophie to spin the wheel. So did you enjoy that, Sophie?
I did,
yeah. Yes, she did actually enjoy that. Thank you, guys, every single one of you, for joining me for this hour. It's been an absolute pleasure having your company. Have I got time a minute just to say hello to everybody? Julie, Cheryl, Karen, Kay, Mrs. H. Hi. Oh, Mrs. H, my demos are always wonderful. Thank you, Duck. Do you know, that means a lot. We've got our Angie, Karen, Maria, Lynn, Cheryl, Alison, Jonathan, hi sweetheart, Blooming Neck, Terry Kim, Maria, my word, Amanda, Val, Lynn, goodness, Carol, hi Carol, morning sweetheart, June, woo, oh June's with us, Janet, Leslie, Pauline, Sue. I can't believe how many of you joined me this morning. Do you know? Love every single one of you. Thank you for coming along and being with me. Remember to check out your baskets. These kits, the ephemera kits and everything that you can work with them. It's not a new craft. all it's doing is adding to everything that you've got. It doesn't matter whether you're creating home decor, cards, gift giving, boxes, bags, anything that you want to do is all going to add to it. And just imagine getting a gift and you've got some lovely pieces like this on it. So thank you one and all. Remember to check out your basket. Stay with us because it's Stephanie next with a little bit of digital crafting. See you all soon. Bye guys.